Hello everybody, welcome back to another video with ElectraSoul. If you're new to my channel, I'm a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just a spiritual bitch putting everybody on. What I intend to do is to teach people that God and Jesus and the universe coexist as one. Now today in this video, guys, I'm going to be talking about another version of Everyone Is You Pushed Out, a topic that I discussed within my last week's video. So if y'all want to go check it out, I'm going to have it up here for y'all and down in the description box so that y'all can go see it. But anyway, what today's video is going to be about regarding Everyone Is You Pushed Out is basically how we can create someone from scratch, making someone with a really shitty personality into someone super amazing simply because you want them to be that way. Now, Everyone Is You Pushed Out is not just in regards to people. Like, this can go for any topic that you want, really, any situation, any event, whatever it is. You can manipulate anything that you want to work out in your favor simply because you want it to be that way. That's the best part about it. You are completely free within your being. There's nothing in this world that can hold you back except for you. So then don't be the reason that you don't get what you want, okay? Well then, anyway, before we hop into that, I did want to ask y'all a question, and I want y'all to tell me either down below or by answering the poll that I'm going to be having up by the time that this video is released. I wanted to know if y'all were interested in me creating subliminals for y'all, okay? So subliminals are not a necessity within the law of assumption, but they do help out a lot because this can be used to basically help you believe more in your manifestation, maybe manifest the body that you want, the SP, having the success that you want, whatever it is. Of course, subliminals do help out with that because you're constantly listening to them, whether you go to sleep, whether it's throughout the day, whatever it is, but you're constantly hearing it, thus you feeling more in your power. But of course, it's not a necessity. It's not anything that you have to do within the law of assumption. If you simply want to affirm and persist, that's all you really have to do. I just feel like subliminals are also an additional great way to help you get what you want. And I know this for myself because I used to use subliminals a lot and they did help me. But of course, it's all up to you keeping up with your affirmations still. Using subliminals are just a boost with that. Well then, anyway, again, if y'all want me to create subliminals for y'all using cool beats or whatever the fuck, like, I will make it happen for y'all. If y'all really want it, just let me know because I would be more than happy to do that for y'all. But then anyway, back to the topic at hand. Everyone is you pushed out, starting someone from scratch. Let's do it, okay? All right, so now that we're in, let's get started. So Everyone Is You Pushed Out, as y'all already know from my last week's video, is when you look at someone or something that you really want to have go your way. Maybe you know someone who's a real bitch, honestly speaking, and you want them to be a very big sweetheart to you. If you assume that they're going to be a sweetheart to you, they are literally going to be a sweetheart to you. If you assume that they're going to be a biatch to you, they're going to exude that energy of being a biatch to you simply because that's what you believe. Your assumptions create the outcome here. So with that being said, if you want someone in your life, again, to behave in the way that you want them to behave, maybe it's an SP, maybe it's a parent, whatever it is, but you want these people to act the way that you want them to act, okay? So while applying Everyone Is You Pushed Out to these things, you would simply look at that person, that SP, that parent, and be like, bitch, you act exactly the way that I want you to act because I said so. You're a huge sweetheart. You're super nice. You're super kind. You're super caring. You give me everything that I want. Repeating your affirmations in that way to say that this is exactly how they are, meaning you not reacting to them whenever they act like a biatch or whatever because they're not. Persisting with that notion that they are in fact this beautiful person that's so sweet and loves you so much, and then getting that version of them as you continue to affirm and persist within that notion, because that's exactly how it works. If you continue to repeat what it is that you're saying in the most positive way, like you truly feel it, you know that it's true, whatever, even if you don't believe your affirmations, you just know in your heart that it is going to manifest because you're the main character, because you said so, and that's it. Everything that you're manifesting for within this person will definitely go your way simply because you know it for a fact. Like, it's done. You're the main character. Of course you'll win. Why wouldn't you win? All right, so now that y'all kind of get the Everyone Is You Pushed Out thing again, let me talk about starting from scratch within manifesting a person to act the way that you want them to act, okay? Let's talk about an SP example again because I have manifested SPs to act the way that I wanted them to act, and trust me guys, it literally always works. It's the best feeling in the world knowing that you can make someone who's totally bitter into someone who's a total sweetheart, bro. Like, it's so liberating, honestly speaking. But then anyway, step number one, let's start from scratch. You know this person as they are. You know that they're a huge biatch. You know that they're kind of rude. Maybe they don't hit you up when you want them to hit you up, whatever it is, but they are not acting the way that you want them to act, and you perceive them through that light, saying to yourself, oh my god, this person's so rude, this person this person that. I get it, I do, because it's really annoying initially, right? Well then anyway, you see that person as they are, okay? What are you gonna do now? Step number one here means that you are looking at this person and you're immediately saying to yourself, this is something that I can change. This is something that I'm going to change and that I have already changed because I said so. And that right there, you telling yourself that you are empowered, that you've got it in the bag pretty much set in stone already, even though you haven't completely started affirming persistently yet, just you starting out in this way to say that this person can be be changed because you said so is step number 1. You just have to know it for yourself right off the bat, that it can be done, that it will be done because you said so. So that right there ensures your confidence within knowing this is definitely going to happen for me, okay? So that's step number 1, just looking at this person, just being like, I'm gonna get you where I want you to be, bruh. And it's gonna fucking happen because I said so. And you're totally right, bruh. You are totally right. Everything will go your way because you said so. Perfect, all right? Step number 2, you're gonna start wrapping up inside of your mind what it is that you want to change, like what it is that you're really aiming towards here. What do you want this person to act like? How do you want them to be with you? How do you want them to be with the world, with whatever? Even if it's not just with you, how do you want them to behave in general? Do you want them to give you love and affection? Do you want them to check up on you? Do you want them to hit you up whenever you want? Do you want them to be super kind and loving and caring towards you? Or do you just want them to talk to you more? How do you want them to behave with you? Tell yourself in your mind, get it all sorted out to see, all right, I want this person to behave like this. I want this person to do this. I want this from this person because I know that I can have it. Perfect. You're getting it in your mind what it is that you want from this, which is amazing because that's exactly what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be looking at the situation or person to be the way that you want them to be. So within your mind, that's where it all starts. All right. So you said to yourself, I want you to be kind, generous, loving, caring, all the stuff that I want you to be, and you're going to be that way. Good. Now you've said it to yourself, I'm going to get you this way. Let's start creating the affirmations for this thing. So that's step number 3, creating the affirmations surrounding getting this person to be the way that you want them to be. Even though you're not getting them there, they're already there, but you're going to start affirming for it. So what you would say here is, this person is such a sweetheart to me. This person is so kind and loving towards me. They love to talk to me all the time. They're always checking up on me. They always have time for me. They always give me what I want. They're always doing anything that I want. They just love me so much, and they make it so clear to me that they need me in their life because they love me so fucking much. Do y'all see what I'm talking about here? Instead of you saying inside of your mind, this person's so rude, this person has no manners, he does not like me, they don't want me, they don't love me, they ignore me, they have no consideration for me, you are gonna start saying all the wonderful things that they totally are because you said that they are. You are no longer going to be focusing on the things that you don't want from this person. You are not going to categorize them into this little area of saying that they're such a bitch, they're so rude, they're so this and that, because you don't want them to be that way. So if you don't want them to be that way, you cannot implement the energy that they are that way. You have to continue on strong with these affirmations stating that they are beautiful inside and out, such an angel boy, such a sweetheart, so kind to you, whatever. Continuously persisting with that notion in saying that that is exactly how they are because they totally are because you said so. You gotta stick to it though. Understand what I'm saying here? You have to stick to it. That's why this step is so important, because here on out, that's where the results start coming in. So that goes to step number 4. You must persist. Step number 4 is simply persisting, because that's really all you have to do left. All you have to do now is continue to affirm and persist, continue to affirm and persist, affirm and persist, affirm and persist until you get what you want, because you absolutely will. Remember guys, it's all about how much you want this thing. If you really want somebody to change the way that you want them to change, you have to continue on strong with what it is that you're saying without giving up on yourself, because the second that you sit back and you're like, this person's so rude to me, this person treats me so bad, reacting to the 3D, whatever it is, right back to step 1. Do you really want to go back there? Like literally a loop. You would be saying that they're such a sweetheart, and then out of nowhere you get triggered, right back to step 1. Do you really want to start all over again? Like you absolutely don't. I know that you don't. Why would you want to? So within knowing all 4 of these steps, persisting also means that you are not, again, reacting to the 3D in any way, shape, or form. Even if this person comes up to you and they're like, I hate you so much, or they text you and they're like, you're not getting shit from me today, whatever it is that triggers you, do not, for the love of God, upside down, left and right, do not react, bruh. Please do not react. Reacting, again, will set you back to step number 1, unless you revise, of course. As we all know, revision is very helpful. But if you're not going to revise and you're just going to react and react and react, step number 1, which is you starting from scratch again, seeing this person as the person that you don't want them to be, you would just have to start from the point in which you don't want to start at, which is you saying all over again that this person's such a sweetheart, they're so kind, they're so this, they're so that, without you reacting to it. So you would just simply have to ignore the fact that they would act like anything other than what it is that you want, because that ignoring is going to get you what you want. You're not going to react to them. You're not going to give them any kind of attention. You're not going to entertain that. You're not going to do anything that you don't want to do here. You're not going to fight with them, especially. You're not going to start anything with them. You're not going to do anything that you know will trigger you, will put you back into a state of not thinking that you can get what you want. Whatever it is, you do not belong in a place in which you don't want to be at. If you want this person to act a certain way, they are going to act a certain way because you said that they are, and that's it. It's all about knowing it up here, that no matter how they act with you, they will always be the version that you say that they are within your mind because you're saying that they are that version of themselves. Do you understand me? Within the 4D, as we all know, everything that you're affirming for is already manifested here. That perfect version of them, it's already manifested. Everything that you're saying that they are, it's already manifested. The way that they act with you, the beautiful, loving way that they are, already manifested. Do y'all get it? It is that simple. It is that fucking simple. That's why it is so important that you do not see anybody as the way that they just are if they're not the version of themselves that you want them to be. You are supposed to see everybody and their mama as somebody who's super kind, loving, sweet, whatever, because that's what you want from everybody. You want to be treated like royalty everywhere that you go. This doesn't just go for the SP, this goes for anybody that you cross paths with. This means that if you go into a store, you're gonna say everyone is gonna treat me so good because I'm royalty. You're gonna say that that cashier loves me because I'm such a sweetheart. That teacher adores me. The principal loves me. My boss, oh my god, don't even get me started on how obsessed they are with me. Do you get what I'm trying to say here? Everyone is you pushed out. If you see these people as shitty people who are so rude, who are so this, so that, they are only going to continue to be that way with you, which is exactly what you don't want. You don't want them to be that way with you. You don't want them to behave in a way that you don't want them to behave. And so if you don't want it to be that way, apply the 4 steps that I stated within this video, the super simple 4 steps. Yeah, literally 4 simple ass steps that you can use in order to get someone that you want to behave the way that you want them to behave, because it is that simple, guys. It is that simple. Reacting is not going to get you anywhere. Checking the 3D is not going to get you anywhere, which I don't even think I mentioned. Do not check the 3D for a fucking change. I don't care what it is. Do not check to see if your person is behaving the way that you want them to behave. Do not text them to test it out. Do not send them a super sweet text to see if they're going to reply in the way that you want them to reply. Stop doing it. Do not do it to yourself. Do not do it to yourself, guys. Oh, trust me, guys. I know that some of y'all might be thinking, me checking the 3D is not actually going to change anything. Baby girl, yes it is. You're still trying to test out if some shit that you've been manifesting for is actually coming. What do you mean if it's coming? It's already here because you said that it is. There is no it's coming. There is no it's gotta be here anytime soon. It's already here. It's already done, set in stone, because you said that it is. Do y'all understand me? It's all about the mental, bro. It's all about the mental. If you are applying the pressure saying that this person's such a sweetheart, so kind, so this, so that, they are going to be that way because you said that they are, and that's it. Stop checking shit to see if things are moving, changing, all this stuff. It is already done. Already done, and that's it. That's why I say that within the 4D, it's so important to remember that you live here. You don't live in this fucking physical reality. You live here right now, because this reality right here is where everything that you want is already manifested. That asshole that you've been manifesting to act like an angel boy, already here is an angel boy. That teacher that acts like they hate you and keeps giving you D's and F's, bro, giving you A's right here in the 4D, bro, in the 4 fucking D. What are you checking for? What are you testing out? What are you doing to yourself? Doing these things is not going to help your case out. It's only going to slow you down, because a bad bitch who knows that they get everything that they want already has it because they said that they do. Already has it because they said that they do. They have that confidence in their heart knowing, I already got this. Everyone is you pushed out, easy, bruh. I see everyone in this world as someone who glamorizes me, who loves me, who admires me. So of course everyone and their mama would always behave super kindly, super amazing, super generous with me, because I am that bitch. Because I am that bitch. And everyone wants to treat that bitch like the very best because I am the very best, and that's it. You're completely right, baby girl. You are so freaking right. If this is your reality, if you're the main character, if you're born into this reality as the person that you are right now, that means that you are on top of your world, on top of your game. You've got it all in the bag because you said so, and that's it. There's no way that you can lose. There's literally not one single way that you can lose unless you give yourself room to lose, which you don't want to do, because I know that you don't want to lose, baby girl. You know that you're not destined to lose, so how can you lose? Do not give yourself space to lose, because that is not written in your stars, bro. It is not written in the stars, bro. It is not written in the stars, bitch. It's not meant for you. It's not meant for you. Look at that person to be the way that you want them to be, because they will be. Look at that parent to behave the way that you want them to behave, because that's what you want. Start from scratch, but know that that version of them already exists because you say that it does. Already exists because you say that it does. That's it. That's all you need to know for yourself. Now again, apply these 4 steps to any area of your life. The same thing goes for any situation. Do not go into any situation with the shitty mindset thinking everything's gonna go wrong, things never go my way, whatever it is. Do not go into a situation with that mindset, because what do you think you're gonna get out of it? Only shitty situations, only shitty circumstances, the things that you don't want. So if you want things to work out, you gotta walk into every situation saying, Because I say everything's gonna go great, everything's gonna go great because I say so. Because you fucking said so. Because you said so, and that's it. So it's not just about people that you're changing, it's about anything in this world that you can change. You hate the house that you live in, everyone is you pushed out. Of course you live in a mansion because you said that you do. Of course you have that beautiful house because you said that you do. You have your dream house because you said that you do. Stop looking around and identifying yourself with the shitty circumstances that you're living in because you don't live there anymore. You moved out a year ago. You don't live there anymore. That's not your address anymore. This is your current address. This is the life that you have now. This is the house that you're living in. This is the world that you desire. So you're gonna have it that way because that's what you want. Simply because that's what you want for yourself, and that's it. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to say here? It is that simple. It is as simple as knowing in your heart and your soul that everything that you want is already done, set in stone, glamorous, amazing, beautiful, gorgeous, whatever, because you said that it is that way. Do not identify yourself with the things that you don't want to identify yourself with. These people changing right now for you. These situations changing right now for you. Everyone is you pushed out. Allow yourself to be the very best so that everything around you and its mama can be the very best for you permanently because you said so, and that's it. Do y'all get it? Of course you do. It is that simple. It is that simple. Don't complicate it. Don't make it harder than it has to be. Don't overthink this. It is that fucking simple. 4 simple steps. Apply the pressure and you will get what you want. I promise y'all, you will get what you want because if I can do it, y'all can do it with your eyes closed, as I always say, because it is the complete and total truth. Stop playing with your power. You got the shit in the bag because you said so, and that's it. All right, perfect, my love. Perfect. Because we both said so. Perfect. Because we both said so. And that's it. All right, y'all, that's basically it for my video. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I intend that this video helped you to the best of its ability, and I know that it did because, guys, listen up right quick right now. Listen to me. Everyone is you pushed out is as simple as looking at someone or something and saying, baby girl, I don't want you to behave that way, so you're not going to behave that way. And with you saying that, you're simply going to get what you want because you, the main character, said so. You are empowered. You are strong. You are more than capable of getting what you want. So do not ever underestimate yourself or your power because of your fear. Because I don't know, because bitch, I don't care. I don't want to hear it. Don't care what it is. If you want things to be a certain way, they are going to be a certain way because you said that they are. Even if it's an animal, if your cat hates you, nah, let's not say your cat. If your friend's cat hates you, the cat that hates everybody, that crosses its path, hates you too. You're not gonna look at that cat and say, I hate that cat. That cat hates me and I hate it more. Bitch, no, you don't want that cat to hate you. You know that you don't because you're the main character. Why would anyone hate you? And why would you want anyone to hate you? You don't, because everyone naturally loves you and you love that everyone naturally loves you. So with that being said, you're gonna look at that sweet little cat and you're gonna say, could you, would you, will, you're such a sweetheart, you're so sweet, I love you, you're so kind, you're so loving. Duh, bitch. The fuck? They're going to behave the way that you want them to behave because you said that they are behaving in that way. So that means that you're gonna look at that cat just like I said and you're gonna say, this cat is so sweet, this cat loves me so much, this cat is such a sweetheart, every time I come around her she purrs on me, she just loves me so much, whatever it is. But you're saying it in the kindest form. You're saying it in the best way. You're not looking at that cat and saying, fuck that cat. That cat is such a bitch. That cat doesn't like anybody. That cat treats everybody wrong. All this stuff. You know, the things that you don't want. You're not going to repeat it to yourself because you don't want it, okay? So upon you looking at this cat and being like, damn, you're such a sweetheart, that cat is eventually going to behave like a sweetheart because that's what you're manifesting for yourself. Do y'all get it? It is that simple. It is the best feeling in the world knowing that you can manipulate any situation to be the way that you want it to be because you want it that way, and that's it. So with that being said, you were just gonna say that this cat is such a sweetheart. Anytime that cat tries to scratch you, whatever, you are not going to react to it by saying, I hate this cat. No, you're gonna say, this cat is such a sweetheart. And trust me, guys, as you continue to affirm and persist within that notion that this cat is actually such a sweetheart and really loves you and really fucks with you and everything like that, even if that cat seems like it's biting at you, growling at you, hissing at you at first, it is eventually going to open up and become very sweet with you because why wouldn't it? Because why wouldn't it? Then eventually your friend's gonna be like, oh shit, she never does this to anybody, but she seems to really like you. Yeah, you do. Yeah, it does. Yeah, of course everyone does. Like, what are you talking about? Of course the cat does. It's me. Of course the cat does. That's why there are people out there whose pets hate everybody but that one person. And what does that one person say? Oh yeah, animals tend to really love me. What do you think that is? What do you think that is? That is literally affirming. Oh yeah, all pets naturally love me. All animals love me. They all love me. Of course they do because you said that they do. So they would have no other choice but to love you. That's how you get it done, guys. That is simply how you get it done. It is really that fucking simple. Do y'all get what I'm trying to say here? Of course you do. Do not overcomplicate this and do not give up on yourself. I don't want to hear about the giving up. I don't want to hear about the doubts and the I don't knows and the hows, whatever, bro. It does not matter. None of that shit applies to you. None of it matters. If you want things to be the way that you want them to be, you cannot give up on yourself. Even if they're behaving the worst that they've ever behaved, even if it seems like they're moving backwards, keep going on strong. There is always movement. There is always movement. I don't care what it is. Even if you had a nightmare about them behaving like a bitch all over again, there is always movement. Even that dream alone is a sign to show you. Keep on going strong with your affirmations because it's going to work. It's already working because you said so. Do not give up on yourself because of a bad day or then they snapped on me, whatever. It doesn't matter. Do not react. Do not react. Do not give up. Do not check. Just have strong discipline, bruh. Have a strong sense of self to the point where you're like, nothing is going to affect me. Nothing is going to get me down. Nothing's going to hurt me because everyone loves me, because everyone treasures me, because everyone behaves the way that I want them to behave because I said that they do, and that's it. That's it. That is it. Make it as simple as possible for yourself by manifesting in this way because this is exactly what's destined for you. You want the best only, manifest the best only because that's what you deserve. And you knew that. You already knew that. You already knew that. I don't have to tell you. You already know that for yourself. So then keep it in your heart, my love. Just know it for yourself that these 4 steps is all you need. Trust me, guys. Upside down, left and right. Everyone is you pushed out in the best way because you are literally the best. Nothing can top you. No one can surpass you. Nothing can make you feel like less than best unless you allow it to. So then don't allow it to. You are stronger than that shit. You are doing this right now because we both fucking said so, and that's it. Not gonna take less than best, accept only the best and manifest only the best, and you will always receive the best because the main character deserves nothing less than best because you said so, and that's it. That's literally it. That is it. That's fucking it. Can y'all believe it? Of course you can because it is that simple. It's supposed to be that simple because this is our lives. We're the best. We live in luxury. We live in the best lives ever. We have everything that we want. We're happy as fuck. Everything works out in our favor because we said so, and that's it. Main character status where? Main character status here. That's it. Alright, y'all. I will see y'all this Thursday for another video. Thank y'all so much again for watching. God bless y'all. Please take care, everybody. And I don't care what the circumstances. Get it together, bruh. I don't care if you're manifesting for Hitler to behave better, bruh. Get what you want by affirming and persisting within the notion that this person is behaving the way that you want them to behave because they are destined to behave that way because you want them to, and that's it. There's no reacting, there's no failure, there's no nothing. Everything will always go your way with this person because everyone is you pushed out, and you pushed out is the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. So how can you fail? Really tell me right now, how can you fail? You cannot. So then do not give yourself the space to lose because you cannot fucking lose. Do y'all understand me? Good. Manifest the best out of these people in the situation and it will always go the way that you want it to because we both said so, and that's it. That's it. That's it. Bye. I simply cannot believe that there was ever a time that anyone thought that they would just have to deal with someone's shitty ass attitude for the rest of their lives. If you don't want to deal with the shitty attitude, then don't. If you want this person to behave the way that you want them to behave, then do it. Then manifest it. Then have it because they're meant to be the way that you want them to be. Simply because you see it in your mind, it is meant to be real because you said so, and that's it. So with that being said, take my 4 simple ass steps to manifest these people to behave the way that you want them to behave because that is as simple as it has to be. That is as simple as it has to be. Do not make it harder for yourself than it has to be because there is no reason to overcomplicate this shit. You want them to behave that way, they will behave that way because you said so, and that's it. Be proud knowing this for yourself. It's done. It's set in stone because you said so, and that's it. Everyone is you pushed out in the very best way. Apply the pressure, the 4 steps, and you will always be happy. Trust me, guys, upside down, left and right. If I can do it, so can y'all.